And let this flow through all your other chakras, including your minor chakras, and out into Mother Earth through your feet. Please feel free to open up with the words of Spirit, or write them down and save them to the end. As we all connect around the fire, please visualize the flame in the fire and just allow a gap for the guides to come in and sit and connect between us all. As we connect, please imagine a violet light coming over from above you and us all in the group with the love and healing of our spirit teams.
As we sit here pointing around this fire, we wait for you to ask us the question with the idea of what is it that you want? We visualize a hand reaching out to the infinite space, to the stars above, asking us to place something in your hand, an apple. You are of the earth. The apple will not drop from the sky, from the spirit world. You chose to come to the earth to learn lessons, to be human. And in being human, there's a long process that you must go through to receive the apple. It takes the seed of the idea, the work of planting it, the time and space of growth before you can reach up and pick the apple from the tree. As Spirit, we are here to work with you and not just give you what it is you want. We cannot do that. It is not part of your journey for us to do that. You came to the earth plane to learn, to experience, to put in the work, to feel the glory and the grief, to love and be loved, to hate and be hated, and everything in between. There is no fast track to getting where it is you want to go. So today we wish that you would take the idea of, what is it that I want? How do I accomplish that? How can I work with my spirit team to receive what it is that I want, to reach a goal, to find the success that I want in this lifetime? We are here to work with you and not for you. You wouldn't want us to do that, for you would not know what it means to feel successful if you're just given what it is that you want. So take some time to figure it out, your road, your journey to that next thing, and then that next thing, and that next thing. Everything comes in seasons. And that's how you'll find your success. Reach that goal, find that joy. And it comes in your doing. So set your course with the idea of, what do I need next? You don't have to reach that goal in one step. You cannot reach that goal in one step. It takes a whole bunch of little steps. But you must open that front door of yours and step out into the world. Do not be afraid. Remember, we work with you. You need to walk the path. We cannot carry you all the way. Within this work and through this work, you'll find accomplishment, that you were able to do something that you thought was very difficult, that you didn't understand how to get there. It's step by step is how you get there. So again, we ask you to think about, what is it you want? Then how do you get there? Then what action do you need to take? You think about that over and over and over until you reach that goal, until you find that success, till you find that joy. We thank you for giving us a space to speak.
We say, do not be shy. Do not be shy to speak. Do not be shy to ask the questions that you would like us to answer for you. We can speak philosophy, teachings, whatever it may be. We are here for you this evening. The energies have been rough with you these past few days. as you sit there in this light that we have shined and put upon you this evening. This will dampen and help you going forward. You have felt unsettled, your emotions have been high, they have been low. You have turned inward, as you may say, into hermit mode. This is to protect yourselves. But sometimes it needs the strength to work through it rather than protect. The light codes will affect all of you differently, but you will all notice a difference in the coming days. Your third eye will become clearer for some of you. Others begin to open. Will be like pulling back the curtains to let the light in. But sometimes we need to let the light out and show our true selves. This is where the learnings, the teachings begin. For yourself and for My name is Wasnan. I'd just like to share a few words with you all tonight. I am a being that has not touched the earth. There are many reasons for this. I look, I see, I guide. For those of you that have took the choice to take a life on this earth, you must believe that it takes a very strong, wise soul to do this. They say that some, this is their first life. Yes, it could be on this earth. But it takes many, many lives to come to the earth. As you see things very difficult in your daily life, the things you have endured in your schoolings, thinking that you can't do this, and your teachers push you. This is what it is like to accept to go to the earth. Depending on what you needed to learn to help your energetic life is the path you are on now. You have all come a long way. You have seen some that have left too early, and others stay too late. But this is the path that they knew they was going to take. They have all taught you something, and they have all taken something from you, in whatever part that may have been. All of you that are in here tonight, in this family, which we know, you feel and you sense. You share each other's energies. You have made the earthly connections. You know this. You know that at any point you sense one another. You know that you could message one another to get the help that you need. This is the same for spirit. You will try to do far too much with spirit, for spirit, but forget to ask spirit to bring you the healing and the strength that you need. We have already said tonight that we can't give it to you, but we can help you. Sometimes you ask many questions and you see or say that I've asked numerous times, but I have not received. You have received, but it is just not what you expected. But you got through that, and then later asked another question, forgetting that you either come what you was asking for before. Remember, the strength, the joy, the happiness, the love is all within. I will step aside and let another in. But please, share. Please, if any of you have questions, ask questions of us. We'll be gladly to give guidance.
We see tonight is a night of personal growth, one might say. We see that as a human, we're given an image of sitting on the floor cross-legged as an older person and how uncomfortable that can be. That your feet fall asleep and you get this very annoying sensation in your legs. And how quickly you want to rid yourself of that feeling. Anytime there's discomfort in the human body, you quickly move or do something to alleviate that discomfort. Yet when that discomfort is in the emotional body, it's much different. You find it much more difficult. For that discomfort in the emotional body often comes from the mental body. It is through the mind and the thoughts that you have, you carry, you create, that you store down into the emotional body. You shove them down. They get stuck in the emotional body. Although you may desperately want to relieve yourself of the emotions that you carry, the pain, the anger, the sorrow, all those negative thoughts become these emotions that you carry. And oftentimes you do not see the way out to relieve yourself from this discomfort. But you're going to have to go back up through the mind to do the work, to find the healing. You cannot disconnect the mental from the emotional. How do we move the idea of there's so many emotions that you could choose from? We'll find one that's the best way to describe this. We'll say loneliness. With loneliness, there comes sorrow and many, many other emotions tied to that are of the mind. That I'm not good enough, I'm unlovable, this is why I'm alone. Nobody likes me, I'm alone, I feel sorrow. Nobody likes me, I'm unlovable. Those come from the mind. So how do we shift the mind? There's a lot of work that needs to go into those ideas, those beliefs, those thoughts. Why do you believe them? Who told you that? Where in your life has that happened? Follow the breadcrumbs backwards. Follow them to the beginning. What happened that hurt you so much? And know the actions of the other that created these beliefs in yourself were their own negative beliefs acting out. And you were there in the moment. You were the target of those negative beliefs acting out. It's hard to say, don't take this personally. But if it wasn't you standing there, being there, it would have been another. We want to go back to the physical body to start moving these beliefs out. Because the physical body is where action happens. We are lonely, we go to a place where like-minded people might be. And if we don't know where that is, we look for groups of people that do the same things that we love to do. Go for a hiking group, an art group, a singing group. There are so many, many, many groups out there that would love and welcome you into their groups so that you do not have to be lonely. It takes a physical body to pick up a phone, to call a therapist, to call a friend, to call a relative, to call somebody that could help you or direct you, to helping you to relieve the discomfort of the emotions. When we get so caught up in this discomfort, we identify with it, and then that becomes the world that we live in, the lens that we see through. Everything is colored by that. So if you choose, because it is your choice to move beyond, through, to heal from those emotions that are, perhaps we'll say, making your life a little bit more gray. It is your choice. We're not saying that it's easy. Sometimes it might take you to a place that's hard for you to live. We don't even want to say relive because it's not reliving. You're not doing it again. Let's say revisit. That's not even correct. We don't even want to say remember. Maybe just glance at. Find the origin. Find the beginning of the thread that created this emotion within you, these feelings. Because one thing, as we say, loneliness is not just loneliness. There's so many other things that are connected to that. We wish to help you to free yourself from those emotions that hold you back from becoming who it is that your higher self decided to come down here to become, to live the life that you as a human needed to live. But within the challenges and lessons, that's where you'll find your best parts of yourself. But you must decide to stand up to the challenge and to learn the lesson and to grow. As we said in the beginning, as a seed has to go through so much and become very strong before it could bust out, bust open, and let itself grow. And some seeds are much tougher to sprout than others. Know what kind of seed you are. That may sound silly, but it is. Everybody's a different type of seed. Every situation, we want to say, is a different type of seed or nut. So where you feel discomfort in emotions, take action as you would if it was a physical discomfort. Can't just keep putting band-aids or taking medication for things. We have to figure out what's caused, the root cause, if you really want to heal. If you truly want to heal, you have to go back to the beginning. Thank you for letting us speak on this. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Spirit and all those energies that have joined us this evening to come through. They send their love and their healing, and they're always there for us in time of need. So please come back into your bodies, settle, take a deep breath, a glass of water or a drink, as we say thank you to Spirit.